You know, it feels like just yesterday, artificial intelligence was this niche topic for tech geeks. And then, boom, seemingly overnight, everyone is talking about it, using it, maybe even getting a little nervous about it. So what happened? What actually changed? All right, let's get into it.
I mean, that's the real question, isn't it? AI has been kicking around for decades. It's not new. So why is everyone suddenly obsessed with it right now? To figure that out, we've got to do a super quick trip back in time.
So get this, the whole field of AI was officially born way, way back in 1956. But its journey was, well, a total roller coaster. You had these huge waves of excitement, followed by these AI winters where all the money just vanished. But then things started to pick up steam. 2012 gave us a huge boom in deep learning. Then 2017 brought the transformer architecture, which is like the secret sauce behind a lot of the AI we see today. And all of that, it just paved the way for late 2022 and the generative AI explosion we're all living through right now. And that explosion, that's the key. It's all built on a really crucial difference between the AI we've known for years and the stuff that's all over the news today. Seriously, if you understand this one distinction, everything else starts to make a lot more sense. Okay, so for decades, whenever somebody said AI, this is what they meant. Traditional AI. Just think of it as systems that are brilliant at one specific thing. They analyze a ton of existing data, spot patterns, and then follow a set of rules. They're like super specialized experts.
So here's a great way to think about it. Traditional AI, that's your master strategist. It's like a grandmaster in chess. It knows all the rules, analyzes the board, and predicts the absolute best move. But generative AI, that's your imaginative friend. It doesn't just analyze what's already there. It dreams up something totally new. A new picture, a new song, a whole new idea.
All right, let's really break this down. Your traditional AI is a pro at things like spotting credit card fraud or managing inventory, tasks where it mimics human decision-making. It's super reliable, super efficient. Generative AI, though, is in a whole different league. It's all about creating brand new stuff. Its power is in its creativity, its adaptability. But, and this is a big but, it has its own problems. It needs a ridiculous amount of data to learn from, and, it can easily pick up on all the biases hidden in that data. And that brings us right back to the boom. This new creative power, this ability to generate, is exactly why it's a total game changer. And it's why companies are jumping on board at a speed that's, well, it's pretty much unheard of. So, just how fast are we talking? Well, check out this number, 29%. According to a recent Gartner survey, that's how many organizations have already put generative AI to work. Now think about that. In just a couple of years, it has become the #1 most used AI solution out there, leapfrogging all those traditional models that have been around forever. That's just wild. And it wasn't just a business thing. I mean, the public went crazy for it. ChatGPT just shattered records. We're talking over 100 million users in 2 months. 2. To put that in perspective for you, it took Instagram 2.5 years to get to that number. It's just mind-boggling. So what is this stuff actually doing? Well, it's so much more than just a chatbot. People are using it to write complex computer code, to create totally personalized marketing, to design innovative new products. You can even create stunning, unique images and music just from a few words. The creative possibilities they're just staggering. But, with that kind of staggering potential comes some equally staggering challenges. This technology really is a double-edged sword. It holds incredible promise, but also some pretty serious peril, both for companies trying to use it and, frankly, for all of us. For businesses, you might think the biggest problem is finding people who know how to use it, or the tech being too hard. And yeah, those are issues. But the #1 thing stopping them, look at this, almost half of them, is just proving that it's worth it. It's one thing to see a cool demo, but it's a whole other challenge to make it actually deliver real tangible results for the business. But let's be real, the challenges go so much deeper than just business ROI. The insane speed of this AI revolution is forcing us, as a society, to grapple with some of the biggest, most profound questions we have ever had to face. And it is absolutely critical that we face these new risks with our eyes wide open. We're talking about everything from the truth itself to our jobs, and the big, thorny questions are piling up faster than we can answer them. And the range of issues is just huge. We've got the very real threat of mass misinformation with AI deepfakes. We have massive, unresolved debates over copyright and intellectual property. Then there's data privacy and surveillance, the insane amount of energy these things use, the very real threat to jobs, especially white collar jobs, and of course, the ever present problem of algorithmic bias. And this whole bias thing, it's not some abstract concept. Back in 2015, in a really famous and pretty awful incident, Google Photos started labeling pictures of Black people as gorillas. Why? Because the data it was trained on was biased. It's a powerful, chilling reminder that AI just learns from what we give it. And if our data reflects our own prejudices, the AI will not only learn them, it will amplify them on a massive scale. And that leads us to the biggest fear of all, the one that goes way beyond bias or jobs. The brilliant physicist Stephen Hawking. He didn't mince words. He warned that creating a true, full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. So, where does that leave us? With the stakes being that high, you can bet a global conversation about what to do next is happening right now. But a conversation is all it is. There are no easy answers. Because for every Stephen Hawking who's sounding the alarm, you've got someone like Yann LeCun. He's literally one of the godfathers of modern AI, who just scoffs at these doomsday scenarios, calling them pure science fiction. This massive disagreement among the smartest people in the field. It just goes to show you how little we all agree on what this technology even is, let alone what it might become. But while the experts are arguing, governments are not sitting on their hands. They are moving. According to the Stanford AI Index, the number of AI-related laws passed around the world has just exploded. I mean, look at this. It went from just 1 in 2016 to 37 in 2022 alone. The race is on to put some guardrails on this thing before it's too late. And that leaves us with the ultimate question, doesn't it? We now have a technology that can write its own code, that can compose symphonies, that can create art. So who gets to write the rules? Is it the engineers who build it? The giant companies that own it, or the governments trying to regulate it? That's the conversation that is going to define our future.